Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Dark Matter Victor Wembanyama. This card is point guard eligible, and that makes him one of the cheesiest cards on all of my team. Now, point guard eligible, shooting guard eligible, small forward eligible, doesn't matter. If you have one of the Wembys that is eligible to play the 1 through 3, you have a significant advantage over everybody you play against who doesn't, pretty much, because you can match your Wemby up against somebody else's Wemby if you need to, but you have a huge size advantage at the wing. And I think this card at point guard at 7'4" is going to be one of the most unfair cards in all of my team. And I mean, him being point guard, shooting guard, small forward eligible, I think is just as good as his 100 overall, if not even better. Makes for one of the most overpowered possible cards in my team. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Want to give a massive shout out as well to my boy Anthony for letting me hop on his account to record this gameplay. He opened he had 1.3 million in MT. He opened 1 mil MT plus in packs and got this point guard Wemby. Took him a while, but he got lucky. So pretty excited for him because I use his account a lot and he's a good dude. So glad he was able to get a good pull. And I'm excited to try out this Wemby card. 7'4", 99 offense, 99 defense, and I mean statistically, he's phenomenal, especially for a 7'4" card. 94 base speed through ball and excel is nuts. 96 lateral quickness, again 7'4", with I don't remember exactly how many base hoffs he has. It might be 40, it might be 40 something. It's not quite this many. He does not have hoff handles for days on the base card, I know, but you can badge up anything, add anything. And this is the type of card, if you get a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, really if you get any dark matter or higher Wemby, but especially the ones that can play these positions, it's the type of card where you definitely want to make sure you add everything they can get to them. You know what I mean? So this Wemby, whatever he can get, you want to put. So he's got, I mean, his movement really is not bad. You know what I mean? I really don't think it's bad at all. I think he moves very capably. And I think this Wemby is going to be a very capable shot creator and can do a lot with the ball in his hands. But he's also just the mismatches this card provides at 7'4", being point guard eligible, will make matching up for people defensively almost impossible. Because you put him next to a 7-foot plus power forward and a 7'2", 7'3" center. That's just absurd levels of size, and that's hard to counter. I don't know. This card's going to be so unbelievably glitchy, especially at point guard. It's just, I don't even know what you do. I don't know how you counter this card, because even a 6'11" Jokic isn't really countering this Wemby at a high level at the point guard position. This card is going to be absolutely overpowered. I'm excited to use him, but damn if he's not going to be a pain in the butt to stop. Let's hop into a game. See what Wemby can do. This should be fun. This dude has Tyrese Maxey at the point guard position. This is not fair. I just want to make things very, very clear. I missed that because it was a bad take from far away from the rim more than anything else. But this card is going to create matchups that are just quite simply not even close to fair. Because if you have a 6'7" point guard, let alone somebody shorter than that, but especially a 6'7", 6'8" point guard, somebody like that, and then you have your 7-foot big and your 7'2" center. The thing is, who guards Wemby, right? Because you can put your center on point guard Wemby, right? That'll work. You can do that. This insanely glitchy, by the way, getting an animation like that. But you can do that. But then somebody has to guard your 7'1" power forward and your 7'3" center. Who's guarding those guys? There's always going to be some sort of mismatch against 99% of the lineups you play against. If you have a card like this Wemby at your point guard, shooting guard, or small forward position, especially, and that's a bad take too. I'm literally just trying to overpower people with his size right now. I could definitely be playing much, much smarter than I have to start this game, and I think we should probably start doing that now that we're down 6-2. But I think this card is going to create matchups and mismatches and things that are just not normal in 2K. You know what I mean? Because if you put a center on Wemby, you create another mismatch because somebody has to guard the 7'2" center. You know what I'm saying? And so there will be mismatches no matter where you put your defenders on the court against a card like this Wemby. And again, the switchability that you can get with a guy who is an elite level perimeter defender with insane length and does everything insanely well, but then if he gets switched on to every single big in the game, he can guard them too. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter who he gets switched on to, he can guard them. And that provides insane amounts of value defensively. It's not just the offensive value. Because honestly, the best bet with a card like this Wemby is to run your offense through somebody else who's got better SIGs than he does and just use him as a screener. Because look at the mismatch. It's a 7'4" dude versus a 6'2" dude. What are you supposed to do? I could do that every single play. There's no chance. But if he puts his 6'6" Vince Carter, there's still no chance. He puts 6'8" Jason Tatum, there's still no chance. So most people's backcourts in general, 1 through 3, just aren't going to have a real chance to guard this Wembanyama, which is going to require people to put their power forwards and centers on him, right? If you have an out-of-position Wemby. The problem with putting your power forwards and center on them is it's going to create mismatches somewhere else. And still, even your power forwards and centers are not fully equipped to guard a 7'4" Wembanyama, who is this incredibly cheesy and good. And let's not forget, he does have pretty good sigs, and he does have a release that is not bad, and he does have Pro 2 fade. So when it comes to all that type of 3 hunting and stuff like that, he is still a very capable, very elite option at the point guard position. I just think this card... Point guard, shooting guard, small forward. I know I'm using the point guard version in this game, but it really doesn't matter. He's insanely overpowered no matter what. And I think, I mean, in terms of just pure cheesiness and OP-ness, a point guard, shooting guard, small forward Wemby, really point guard, shooting guard especially, is one of the cheesiest cards that's ever been dropped in the history of MyTEAM, period, considering how few truly tall point guard, shooting guard options there are in this game right now to counter this type of a Wemby card. That was a wide open 3 that he just passed out of. And then he tries to stick dunk on it with Tatum and does actually get the dunk to go down despite the fact that it got initially contested. But here we go. Coming off the screen again, driving to the rim. And again, if you switch it, I got a mismatch there. You know what I'm saying? Like he switches, his Bill Walton switches there and it creates a mismatch for the center. And it's just, there's going to be somebody with a mismatch every single play. And I don't think putting Wemby on the court takes away from your opportunity to play with a more skillful strategy if you want to, because again, you can Pro 2 fade. You can do anything. He got late there. And defensively, I mean, he didn't get a steal on that one, but he's going to get about as good defensive animations as anybody's going to get because he's got an 8-foot wingspan. So like, there is nothing to critique with a card like this Wemby because he does everything very capably. And even if he's not a true 3 hunter, I mean, at least as a standstill shooter, he doesn't really have to be, you know what I mean? Because what do you do about this? And then if you help down, somebody else is going to be, like I had Hakeem wide open for a 3 there. I just offensive 3. But like, if I make the right decision, there's going to be some sort of option open every single play, whether like skillfully or not. You can just, I don't know. Cards like this are so broken and really don't need to be in the game because there's really not a counter to a card like this Wembanyama at the point guard position. And so you just have a massive advantage. If you, for example, come out with Wemby at the 1, Glenn Rice at the 2, somebody near 7 foot at the 3, somebody 7'2" at the 4, and somebody expensive and big at the 5, like you can just have ridiculously overpowered size and versatility and then still have that elite level shot creator with Glenn Rice. And don't forget, everybody else is still super capable of putting the ball on the floor. So it's not like that other people can't do that either. There's just going to be a mismatch somewhere on the court at all times with Wembanyama is the honest truth. And just, I mean, until we get a legit out of position drop that has a bunch of buyable cards or a bunch of really good free buyable cards at point guard, shooting guard that have this level of size, it's just going to be completely overpowered and unfair pretty much. Good stick dunk there. I might lose this game. I just realized I haven't been paying attention to the score all game, and I'm in a position where I could lose this game. So let's make sure we just go get an easy bucket real quickly. Mr. Wemby completely overpowers Tyrese Maxey. Easy bucket, just overpower him to the rim, and a tie game with 15 seconds left. All I've taken is 2s this game. I haven't really used him the way you could, which would be to use a 3 hunter and then use him as a screener. That's the most effective way to use him offensively, realistically, because then you can, they're going to be so focused on paying attention to Wemby as a screener that he just won. He should have won. He had a shot there and he should have won. If he pulls up that mid-range, he had the game right there. I overblitzed with my center and that was a wide open mid-range that he just got off of that screen. He should have won the game right there. But he didn't. So we're going to overtime here, and if I win the tip, I think that means we pretty much win the game because good luck. He's just going to have to give something up. If I play smart at all, there's going to be something easy open every single play with this card. It's just that's the honest truth of it. I mean, there's something easy open every single play with this card. And I don't know how you counter this card. Because, like, what do you do, dude? What do you do? I don't know. We should have won way more comfortably than this, honestly. I didn't play much defense. I wasn't that focused on playing all that much defense. And honestly, I wasn't very focused on playing very skillfully in this game. Didn't need to, though. Only missed 3 shots, and really all 3 of them were bad shot selections, except for the open fade, which is my fault anyway. 12 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. This card is one of the most overpowered cards in all of MyTEAM, without a shadow of a doubt, and is really completely unbalanced and unfair. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.